Alright, hi, I'm Afiq. I'm from IJM IBS. I'm from the BMAN design team. So, fun fact about me is that I do badmintons.
And I'm Lo Jing Jack. People usually call me Jack. I'm from IJM IBS. I work as a BIM and design engineer, and I don't do badmintons.
So IJM IBS is a company from IJM Corporation Berhad, yeah, and then we are in the industrial division, and we own one of the most advanced automation machinery facilities in the world right now, with the capability of going for 500,000 meter cube of productions, equivalent to 2,500 homes per year.
Yeah, actually we are one of the company that provide a full IBS solution which use a smart IBS system to provide to the construction industry. So we are fully digital driven, and also we have the highest productivity construction rate in this construction industry.
So in terms of design, okay, for example, when you use normal conventional engineering softwares here, when you design this, you design the dimensions, the reinforcements, you can't really, have a feel on how it looks like in real life. You can't really picture it. I mean, a product is a product, but when you want to present it to customers, you need to find a way to put the products in a display, in a room, probably in a warehouse. So that's where, it's difficult for us it's a challenge for us to explain this to clients.
Yeah, well, doing presentation, because our precast system is actually, we put in the precast element piece by piece. So actually it's very difficult for us to present it to the customer that how to actually our precast element going to be installed at the site itself. So the visualization is not there, so that we have this kind of challenges when we try to present to our customer about this thing.
Alright, okay, so Lumion, how it helps us is that Lumion it has this one feature where we can set materials. So what I like about this Lumion is that you can make for example, a wall or a slab looks real. I mean, for example, we are actually trying to go for architectural precast wall. So it's an architectural feature, and you need to make sure that the products are as accurate as possible. So in Lumion, usually I'll just choose a material, for example concrete, and we can play with 4 things. Usually I'll play with 4 things: evasiveness, glossy, reflection, and also weathering. So this weathering effect is the one I like the most, because when you weather your concrete, it looks nicer. So that's the properties of concrete that we are going for.
Besides that, we also use the feature of the animated facing, which I think is very good for our production, because if we want to present to the customer that how our walls are being installed one by one, actually the animated facing can really help us to showcase our capability of precision in terms of installation at the site itself, so that the customer can understand, oh, your precast elements are actually installed in this way, so they will expect that to be at the site during the construction, so that it really helps us to explain much better to our client in that way.
Yeah, because precast, I mean, precast, they assume us as Legos. Precast are actually prefabricated walls. You cast it on in the factory, and when you deliver all the walls on site, you arrange it like Legos. But then when you want to see how it's actually assembled, then probably Lumion is there to assist us on this. Alright, so I've showed several renderings to some of our clients or customers. They were quite amazed because how much detail I put into a video. I mean, initially the intention was to just put installation sequence of wall and slabs, but it's not just that. I tried to play around with some components, trees, grass, humans walking, like an actual guy doing construction work at the construction site, cars moving. So they were quite amazed on how much detail we put inside, but it's actually not that hard. It's just, I put a guy there and I just play with the time frame and it walks. So it's fun seeing animations, running around through your buildings. So yeah.
Yeah, and also I like the feature in Lumion is we have the night scene where we actually can build in all the lights to see how actually the architectural precast element will looks like in the night, or even we add in the LED lights in the wall itself. We actually can try to see how it will looks like before it's being built at the real condition, real site, so that it actually helps us to visualize how it will looks like. The lighting actually really helps us a lot.
Yeah, it's very easy. Honestly, all I needed to do is just play around, and go for some settings online. I think Lumion released some official YouTube videos for us to refer to. It's easy. It's not like engineering software. Engineering software, you need classes, programs, courses over the years. It's expensive, but then Lumion is very easy to use. Honestly, it's very easy.
Yeah, actually, all the features are actually quite easy to explore. We can explore ourselves, and then we will try to adjust the emissiveness, the glossiness, everything. Then we can explore ourselves throughout and learn by that. No need I need an actual class on that, which is not like the engineering courses or those.
Yeah.
Yes, I will recommend the Lumion to others because this Lumion is actually one kind of rendering that which we can see the real life situation before we even build it. So it's actually important in terms of we can showcase to our architects what their design is and then how our precast element comes in with their architectural design so that we can showcase to the customer, oh, this is what they want. Instead of after we build out and then, oh, this is not the real thing in real life, how it will look like. So it's something that there will be a discrepancy between both. So I think it's a good choice for us to have this kind of rendering first before we showcase to others. So I will recommend this Lumion to others.
And for me, I would recommend it to fellow engineer, consultations out there because I'm going to tell you honestly, not a lot of people values engineering as much as architects. Why? It's because they don't really understand what's going on behind a wall. I mean, a wall is just a wall, but there's so much more going inside a wall. Yeah, there's the connections, there's this lifter. So we want to educate people to understand how beautiful a wall can be. Yeah, when you assemble it together, and build a house, the process of starting from your foundation up to the rise up. So with animations, probably they will appreciate more in terms of engineering and design. So I think for my fellow engineering consultants out there, for me it'll be a yes.